I did radio and I had news reports, there was a lot of people I had to talk about. And it's like, if you didn't, like, Drum might be mad. Drum kept it very politically correct because a lot of these people are his friends, and they were mine too. But the things that I would say on air would be something that they know I would say to them face to face in person, right? Yeah. I try not to be disrespectful, but I also try to keep it real for our audience and the people that listen. So, I don't really hit people up on the side and like text them or DM them if I see something crazy. Maybe in person I might say, "Hey, yo, I don't know about that," Yeah. But the only people that I tread super lightly on is like very inner circle, like your family. Yeah. Those are the people I stay away from, and I don't say anything publicly on air. But for the most part, if you out here doing stupid shit, like you setting yourself up to get talked about.
Yo, we back at it. You already know. Another episode 143. Damn, that's crazy. Your boy Rich is in the building. I got my brother with me.
Free, I'm here. I'm on the check-in. We got a special guest.
Very, very special guest. Introduce yourself, special guest.
Sarah Vivan. I like this. I didn't know you were gonna come out with the DJ. Like everything's just real organic in here. I love it.
Yeah, you already know, man. That's what we do. Organical vibes, man.
Mm-hmm. So we got Sarah here. Talk to the people, man. Tell them, really give us some more insight on who you are, what you do, what you known for, what you good at.
So I did. I did radio for 10 years. Here in Atlanta. Thank you.
What station was you at?
So I worked at iHeartradio for when I first started. I was a programming assistant over there. It was a little corporate, so it was kind of hard to like get in because I really ultimately wanted to be on air, and I didn't want to go to like a smaller market. So I left there and went to Streets 94.5 out here when they first started, and I got on air eventually there. So I was there for probably like, I was there for 10, maybe 8 years. And then I did Shade 45 with DJ Drama, Don Cannon. I did that for like 6 years.
Oh, you sturdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually tried to bring that show on Shade 45, Streets is Watching.
Yeah.
We tried to bring that back recently, but it's hard because everybody's schedules is crazy. Drum, shout out to Drum. He's making money 10 different ways. So, he's always gone, and it was just hard. But, we have a new generation coming up trying to pass the baton. Shout out to Manny Supreme, trying to pass the baton to him, so he might come back with it.
When you were on the radio, like on air, was it like just interviews, or you just were talking to people? Like, what was the Streets is Watching for people not familiar? Like, what was that about?
By the way, we have a YouTube, so you can check out some of those old videos. But we did a lot of interviews, and I feel like the interviews was my favorite part. Drum is a really good interviewer. I learned a lot from him when I was working with him. And it was just really organic. I feel like a lot of us had relationships in the industry just off behind the scenes. So anytime anybody would come on our show, it was just like regular conversation and kind of asking questions that the people wanted to know. I personally did a news entertainment set on there, talking that shit. Okay. And which was cool for a while, especially in my 20s. I feel like the older I got, I just really didn't care to keep up with all that,
What did you feel like? Was it like too gossipy or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for me, anybody who knows me, I don't really have a filter for the most part if I'm having a conversation.
Where you from?
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So when I'm on air, I like to speak the truth of how I really feel. And in this culture right now, like that can get you canceled real quick.
Yeah,
I'm not really trying to get canceled. So I had to take a little step back, and that's that. I don't like to filter myself. So it's hard for me to do any type of news report anymore because you got to be so careful.
Yeah, you could do your own news report. You never thought about that?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
feel like you should just go for it. Like I feel like even the shit we make, the more like not gonna say reckless, but I feel like when we care less about what other people are gonna say about what we think, I think it does better.
true, but y'all have to remember, number one, I have children.
Oh yeah.
Number two, I'm tied to other people. I don't like to make anybody else look bad or feel like people will judge you for anything, I feel like. And it reflects, if it was just about me, I think I would care less.
Yeah.
But it reflects on other people who are tied to me, my children, and that just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like to, because I actually was going to come out with my own podcast, mostly because I saw the type of checks everybody was getting. Podcast is obviously the new wave. And I was promoting it on my Instagram. I actually recorded like 10 episodes, and they're fire too.
Never put them out?
I never put them out because I sat back and I thought about it. So the concept of the show was called The Rare Effect. And it was actually about the opposite of cancel culture. Like, everybody has their own opinion. You may think your opinion is rare, but once you actually say it out loud, you realize there's a lot of other people that might feel the same way. And so it was kind of trying to counteract the cancel culture. But once I recorded the episodes and saw how controversial they probably really would be, I kind of took a step back and I was like, I don't really know if I want to do this, because this will probably get me a check for like the next 5 years. But then what after that? Like, am I going to be able to go get a corporate job? Like, am I going to be able to go work anywhere normal after this? Probably not.
Oh, you talking spicy, Jesus.
I mean, for us, normal, like me and my friends sitting around, it's not really spicy. But for the general audience, yeah, it probably is really spicy. So you just kind of have to, I was trying to think long term, like, okay, cool, this will be cool for a few years, but then what? Like, you get branded a certain way and you can't move differently after that. Yeah. I was sad though, because they were really good episodes. I had an episode with Nivea that was super fire. I had an episode with Drama did an episode with me that was really good.
Just sitting on heat. It's
yeah.
crazy.
My homegirl.
Talking about it. You gotta get every coin. Like,
my homegirl Nicole, she's Lawyer Bay. Do you know who I'm talking about? She went viral. White girl, really pretty. Represented Dirk, got him.
Oh yeah. Her shit is fat. Facts.
So when she went viral, it was kind of crazy. Everybody was just saying crazy things, and she's really shy. She doesn't like to do interviews. Even for her legal cases, like CNN, other platforms reach out and want her to do interviews about her cases, and she's always like, she's real camera shy. So I told her, like, come to the podcast. We're friends, so I'm not going to have you looking crazy. And I'm going to ask you the questions that I know the answers to, but maybe the public wants to know, and give you an opportunity to speak on it. And so we did it, and she did great. And it would have gave people insight on who she really is and why she's the way she is and how cold she is at what she does. But yeah, we can put it out.
I don't like cuffing the heat, B. But I get it though. When you a woman, it's a little different, and when you got a family and all that, I get it. Yeah. It definitely makes sense.
Do you? So you said you was thinking long term. Do you feel like you want to go back to radio in the future?
So
like work under the corporate umbrella?
I don't think I want to do radio per se. I would like to produce podcasts because I feel like I still like the creative aspect of how you put things together, how you put conversations together. Again, the checks are great. Those YouTube checks hit different. It's different because I know a lot of people who do podcasts now. First of all, it's very oversaturated. There's a lot of people who do podcasts that maybe shouldn't be doing it. But then also there's a lot of lanes. You can do a podcast about anything. There's going to be an audience for it, and you just have to focus and cater to that audience. But yeah, there's definitely checks involved. I think that if I ever did my own, where I'm actually like the voice of it, I would want to do something more like how Angie Martinez does. like those sit down
like
one-on-one.
joints.
Yeah, just like getting to the real. I really like giving people the opportunity to speak their piece and share their story, their point of view on things, and controlling their narrative instead of like letting social media or media in general like
run with the story. Nah, that's we need that. We need more of that. Shout out to Angie Martinez.
Yeah, she's the GOAT. Love her.
Nah, yeah. We grew up on Angie, so you know.
Oh, I forgot. Y'all from
we
up
from
top.
That. Like every day.
Of course.
Every single day. Angie Martinez.
Yeah. I'm actually going back to school.
For?
I mean, I know
that
what
shy
for.
is crazy.
No, I
meant to would have put it out in the streets.
More so like what are you studying?
No, I know, I know what you meant.
I didn't
yeah. No. So, well, because I had told myself I wasn't going to share. I like to keep things to myself until I do it. But I think I'm just so excited about it and proud of myself because I didn't graduate college. I went for 2 years, but then I had my kids and I was just really focused on being a mom and a very involved mom. Mm-hmm. And, but over the years, you know, I did work in radio and in the music industry, and I worked at an agency, marketing agency, and I had the opportunity to work in sports and do marketing for sports. And it made me really, because I love sports in general. I was an athlete. My kids are athletes. I watch sports all day long. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And so I'm going back to school for sports administration. Mm-hmm. Sports is just, I feel like that's something I can do more long term. Music industry, I don't understand half of these new artists and what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I understand I'm older now, so it's like we're gonna let them have that wave.
Yeah.
Sports don't really change.
Yeah. It's pretty much hard work.
Yeah, I could do that till I'm 60. You know, fans are fans. I've been riding with the Bengals since I came out the womb. Like, that's never going to change.
My condolences for that.
What you mean? We doing all right.
When did I say I want a ring?
I mean...
Exactly.
That's how you know, I'm a real fan.
They got my son Joe Cool.
That's why I said my condolences, though.
Listen, the last...
I did just go to a Super Bowl.
They're going to get a chip, man. Joseph's going to get him a chip.
We're doing okay.
Yeah, I like y'all turning the season.
It's a good time to be a fan now.
It's Sunday is a good game. Y'all got Buffalo. Like y'all got to put them to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
Joe gonna get him a chip eventually.
I think 2026.
That's the year for y'all.
Yeah. So when that happens, roll this clip back.
Yeah, that's a hell of a call.
Yeah, we're gonna do another interview with 2 years in advance. That's crazy. I like that you're giving yourself a little window.
No, because I first of all, I know sports. I don't just, you know, that's what I said. I love sports. And when you're assessing our team and where we're at with it and all the different pieces, like even this year, we started off kind of rough because Joe was hurt, but he's back. He's moving like himself again. You know, it took us a little while with the Super Bowl, our offensive line wasn't as strong as it needed to be. We've built that. You know,
and my man enjoying the pressure.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're working on that. Work. Yeah. Now I do feel like we had to pay Joe a lot, but that's gonna hurt us a little bit because we're losing other pieces because of not having enough checks.
You're not going to be able to keep Higgins and Chase, but as long as you can keep Chase for the long haul, that should just be the priority for y'all. Like, I need to keep a number one. QB1 and wide receiver number one. And then I just got to, you know.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like two more years for us to really, for everything to balance out and us to really have a solid squad. And then
we can get that shit. Knowing some football. You know what I mean? It's refreshing.
That nigga said refreshing.
Not Falcons, though.
You know, I've never been to a Falcons game either. Yeah. There's nobody I wanted to see. Like, if Vic was playing, then I would go, but I'm not going to see Matt Ryan.
It's boring right now.
Yeah, it's nasty work. Yeah, it's just a bad game to go to.
Matt Ryan don't play for them.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Like, when he was playing, I wasn't thirsty to see him.
Yeah. No, the only Falcons game I ever went to was when they played the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Cowboys fan. We'll probably win before y'all.
I don't understand that. So explain it to me, because that's the problem that I have. First of all, I don't like the Chiefs.
for obvious reasons, right?
I mean, y'all been beating the Chiefs as of late, though. Y'all 3-1 against them last 4 times y'all played.
Right. So the reason why I have an issue with like what you just said is there's so many bandwagon Chiefs fans that like if you from Kansas City, cool, that area, or your parents even, I'm gonna let you slide with that. But if you're from nowhere near that, why are you a Chiefs fan? So explain to me why you're a Cowboys fan being from New York.
Because my uncle was a Cowboys fan. And it was just like, I was down with them. I like their colors. I like what they stood for. You know what I mean?
What
It was winning championships.
That nigga said what they
You know what I
stood
mean?
for.
I like the star on the helmet. I just like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I've been a Cowboys fan since Rich know me. I've been suffering through the Tony Romo era. It's been nasty, but I remember when we won Super Bowls in '95. You know what I mean? It was gonna be bad.
Won.
Yeah, I don't.
You went to Cowboys games when you was little?
Nah, recently.
Oh,
Recently.
yeah.
I never been when I was little, but I did recently. I've been to Jerry's World twice. So yeah, shout out. We got the best stadium.
That's just
The
so
nigga,
random
like,
to
yeah, it's
me.
weird. It's definitely weird, but I will say he hasn't flopped. Like he's always been a Cowboys fan. He hasn't bounced around, but it's like that's all these niggas is Cowboys fans for some reason. People be from
Niggas
DC.
that's like new
Cowboys
Chiefs.
fans.
When I meet somebody, if they tell me you're a Chiefs fan, I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. But like a Warriors fan, it's like, come on.
What's the difference?
Nah, it's the same thing. It's like we know you just started being a fan.
It's just like the Cowboys, but it's just like the Cowboys. All the same shit.
Nah, I don't know too many niggas that was screaming the Chiefs before Pat got there.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like in the '90s if you was a Bulls fan.
Oh, I mean, but I've been here still. I respect a nigga. If a nigga stays a Chiefs fan after Pat is long gone, then I'll be like, all right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
they
it's
can
different.
respect
Say you're a Pat fan then, or say you're a Travis Kelce. My homegirl loves Travis Kelce. Say you're a Kelce fan.
Yeah.
Don't say you're a Chiefs fan, because that I don't, like you said, are you going to rock with them after they're gone?
Are you a basketball? You got a team in Cleveland? Is that the closest?
No.
Okay.
So I didn't really grow up being a basketball fan. Obviously, Cincinnati, I was a Bearcats fan. We actually were pretty good back in the day.
Yeah. Kenya Martin and all that.
Exactly.
That had a wave.
Yeah, but
I
no.
was a Cincinnati fan for like 2 seasons. For sure.
No, I don't really have a team. I'm more of, like I just said, a player fan than a team. And they
Jersey
move
was
around
hard.
so much, so you can't really get locked in on one team. Yeah.
Exactly.
Some topics.
We had a lit weekend. The city was on fire all weekend.
The city was lit. Did you step out?
I did. We had one music fest. I didn't go to that.
I went to that. It was fire.
Yeah. Who was your favorite performer?
Brent Fires, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't, like, you know how, like, yes, a lot of songs, like, I got songs of his on my album, but there's certain other songs you might have heard and you didn't realize it was him, too. So, like, when he was just going through his hits, I'm like, damn, this thing got mad heat. Like, He just had wild heat. And Kendrick's set was cool, too. Like, I'm not a Kendrick nigga, but, like, when rappers rap against the music and instead of just the backtrack, that just makes so much of a difference. That makes the show that much more enjoyable. Because it's like, all right, at least like he's trying to put some effort into the performance. Like I can understand his cadence. I can hear his breath control when he's rapping. You know what I mean? Like all that shit matters to me. And even like, you know, certain instruments on the songs. I like to hear that too. So I would say Brent Fayez and Kendrick, they stood out for sure.
What was the vibe like though at just the festival in general, like the audience? Because I heard the performances were great, but I heard the energy from the crowd was kind of whack.
I mean, it's 2023, you know, niggas gonna be on their phones, you know what I mean? Everybody recording, but I mean, I only caught those two and like a couple, like I caught like 8 Ball, MJG, like a couple niggas before that, because I just did the Sunday. But I mean, honestly, it was cool. I felt like everybody was involved. You know what I mean? Like, it would be times during Kendrick's set, he would stop the music and let the crowd sing, and like everybody knew the lyrics. So, I mean, niggas was smoking. I was getting right. It was cool. Me and my brother out there. It was a good situation. I enjoyed it. Like I said, like I'm not even a Kendrick nigga, and I enjoyed the show. So
That's good.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Atlanta sometimes is spoiled.
Yeah.
And so they're all looking at the performers like wanting them to do backflips. Like they're just sitting there like the energy is not really there. But it's because we get so many concerts and so many performers, celebrities, artists coming through.
Yeah. I think it's that, that whole mantra in Atlanta where it's like we see celebrities all the time, they don't move us. I think niggas, that energy, you know what I'm saying, transcends to the concert. It's like, we seen these niggas before. Unless you like a super fan.
Omaha, Nebraska, nigga, we see a nigga perform every other week. Like, I'm not excited to see you, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still, like, if you gonna stay at home, if you gonna come to a festival, it's a festival. Like,
they probably
have a good time. Like,
that's another day in the sun. It's hot as fuck out there.
By the time I got the Kendrick set, like, I was like having to sit down on the dirt, like, because it's like, come on, B, like, it's mad hours. Like, I realized I was like, I had went out there like by like 4:35. Kendrick came on at 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hot as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, niggas is tired too. So by the time you get to the last set, that probably, niggas' energy is that. So, it's probably a combination of that and what bro was saying. Like, people is like, I see these niggas all the time. But I like, I try to enjoy it. Like, that was my first time seeing both of them. So like I said, for me, it was good. It was a good show. You know what I mean? For sure.
Oh yeah, it was Halloween too.
Do with the kids? Did they dress up? Did you dress up?
So, my kids are grown, basically. Okay. My daughter is in college, so she's in LA. Yeah, she's in LA. She's at USC. My son is 15. He did dress up. The cool thing is homecoming this year was Halloween themed, so they wore costumes like to the game, homecoming game. And then I went to a Pretty Little Thing party last week.
I heard that shit was lit.
It was.
Where was it at?
What's that? West Side Cultural Arts Center. Yeah, it was nice. I definitely was the stereotypical like whole outfit. Cause girls, we like to get like.
Was you showing a lot of skin?
I was showing a lot of skin. I don't do that every year, but it was Pretty Little Thing party, so it was like. Yeah, you had to just go with the vibes. So it was fun. I was Georgie from It.
What, the clown?
No, Pennywise is the clown.
Oh, Sean.
Georgie's a little boy with the yellow raincoat and the balloon.
Oh, the first person when he going
with the boat.
I gotta watch it.
Come on.
I don't watch shit. I don't watch shit like that. I wouldn't even know what the
hell. You think done with it?
I don't watch shit like that.
What like scary movies?
Horror shit.
Oh, you don't do horrors? What, you scared of the dog?
Not jacking. No type of evil vibes. That shit, yeah, I mean, y'all niggas don't know spirits, bro. That shit is moving around. Like, I'm not, nah, bro. Get that shit out of my crib, my nigga.
So you didn't dress up?
Nah, I was like an unholy priest.
Oh, so you still
participated? Nah, I participated in the bullshit. I'm talking about having that shit in my crib, like coming through the TV screen. TVs is portals.
But I feel like weirdness is in your energy circumference.
I'm just having fun. Now I'm just wilding.
But I love Halloween though.
Yeah, Halloween is mad fun. It's one of the best nights in the world.
It's super. I don't know. Like we like to pick characters from shows, movies, whatever, and just we don't usually go to the Halloween store and buy it straight out the package off the shelf. Like we really take our time putting it together, ordering like the pieces and trying to. Yeah.
Your girl, Ice Spice had the streets in a frenzy free.
Yeah, I liked her outfit. She won to me.
Really? You think so?
She looked like Betty Boo. What fuck you talking about?
I feel like the wig could have been better.
Could have been better?
Definitely.
I felt like it was like a little Bronx, a little razzle dazzle on the wig. You know what I mean? But shout out to Ice Spice, man.
I will say her with the different hair just kind of really epitomized how iconic her red curls are. Because she looked real. I feel bad saying this. She looked real regular with the wig. With her hair, that's shit's fire. Her. Like that's her iconic. Her. Like, and it just kind of proved that point even more.
That's real.
You know, it was really funny. I was like searching and looking when I seen y'all wanted to talk about costumes and stuff. CNN posted her costume.
Yeah, nah, it was definitely trending for sure.
She's big.
What CNN got to do?
They trying to stay in a little too.
They're in TMZ vibes.
Yeah, It seems like they see what TMZ, the numbers they doing.
She got the best publicist in history.
I guess. I think that's what that means.
That's really what it
means.
is.
Yeah.
Don't get crazy.
Like her management, like whatever deal they got going on, like she just makes the best moves. I feel like for any artist I've seen in a while. Like she be out the drama. I just seen her on Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Yeah, she was on Saturday Night Live. You on Saturday Night Live that early?
Already?
Yeah, like, your team is working.
OD.
Her team is working. Sexy Red team is working too. Whoever they got behind them is like, they on it. I want them. We need to hire them. They know what the fuck they doing.
I saw some Sexy Red costumes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I joined. I was in a party. The joint won the costume contest with the Sexy Red.
Really?
Fact.
Heather Sanders did Sexy Red. She did a good Sexy Red. Y'all know her? Heather.
I don't even know who that is. Who that?
Heather and Terrell, they husband, wife, they got a podcast and a YouTube. Was it Back on Fig?
I seen the costume on because she was like going through the process. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that on the gram.
But they did like 10. Well, Heather, both of them, like 10 Halloween. I don't know how y'all have time.
Some people
to
really
do
love
that many
shit,
costumes.
Be having mad looks all month. Different looks all month. All type of extra shit.
Take that shit too serious. I'm not gonna say too. That's just what they.
But they nailed it though. It's just too time consuming for me.
Yeah, I don't care that much. Even though Halloween's fun, like chill out, B. It's not that deep. Homecoming happened. It was super lit. Shout out to Spelhouse.
Did you go?
Of course. I gotta be there. It's like in the contract.
What contract? You went to Morehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then for sure.
Was complaining like, yo, you feel like it's too corporate now.
It's mad corporate now. I'm gonna be real. We have been super duper corporately like greased over. Like the motherfucking bathroom is sponsored by Febreze.
The bathroom
is sponsored by Febreze, dog. Like we are super corporate now. Nike tents, all type of shit. Like.
So did it change the vibe?
Yeah, it did, but it's still fun though. But the vibe has definitely been changed. It's on a whole nother level. But I want to take the time out to shout out to the female delegation. You had y'all shit together this year. The personal trainers was hired. The nutritionists was hired. I like that energy y'all came with this year, man.
That was just the younger classes.
Nah, don't get crazy. Nah, bro.
I seen some. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them had it together.
Yeah, don't get crazy.
I'm gonna have it together.
I ain't see a lot of. I seen some couple people dial back the clock on some washness, some previous washness.
I like they was like, oh, I looked at the pictures from last
year.
Yeah,
unwash yourself.
This year.
I like that energy.
You want to know what's so funny? Y'all talk different up top. I need like a dictionary, thesauruses. I'm like, huh? I'm over here trying to keep up, but like, wait, let me context clues what the fuck he's saying. That's so funny. I caught up though. I'm good. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, though, man.
So you said they were looking right,
huh? Yeah, they kept their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Dial back the clock on some of them. I like that energy, man. Keep it going.
It wasn't. Did they charge niggas this year? I didn't see nobody really get charged. I seen the Clark niggas was still climbing the fence. I think.
I was gonna say I saw Howard videos of Howard homecoming, them climbing the fence, risking lives because those fences was high.
Yeah, you gonna rip something? You gonna trip and bust your ass if you don't land it right.
I know when I walked in, they were saying like, "Oh, you need this and that to come in," but then niggas was just walking through. I don't really think they was really checking anything.
They just checked my like made me walk through the metal detector, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Gun detective thing.
Yeah, facts. I mean, that shit even work.
Does that shit even work? Who knows?
Who knows?
It's for appearances.
Yeah, man. The one nigga was running around terrorizing the city, the Keith Lee nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Keith Lee.
Rolling Stone had that nigga looking like the Jay Prince of food reviews.
And I'm glad he came through and shined a light on the horrible customer service that goes on in these fake bougie ass restaurants with the same menu. It's like
your lamb chops and your fucking grits.
Your lamb chops, your fucking chicken and waffles. Everybody got the same dry ass waffles. 3-piece chicken wing combo. Like, come on. And it's like the same people. It's like somebody from Love and Hip Hop with somebody like a fake CB-lister rapper. Anybody out opening up these restaurants. I get niggas to pull up because, you know, Atlanta, everybody is like so clout driven and like
trendy.
It's trendy and like niggas want to go to the new thing. Mm-hmm. But y'all forget the foundation of what makes a restaurant good. The customer service and the food. Like that just gets so lost in the fact that we can upcharge niggas. We can have fake little celebrity appearances, so it makes it look more important than it needs to be. Now the wait times are 2 hours, and you just want to sit there and accept it because you want to feel like you was there and take your video.
Take your video, post your video.
And then I'll be having beef with the upkeep of the spot, like the physical upkeep of the spot. It's like, yo, y'all, it's dirt in the corner. You know what I'm saying? The chairs ran down. Like, yo, like, put some bread into this shit.
I want to say, too, like,
I believe in tipping, but I don't like this automatic 20. It's like the worst shit y'all ever did. Y'all raping me because y'all don't, a lot of times y'all don't deserve 20. I'll be like, what is this 20 for? Like, you was took mad long. Like, it's crazy.
The automatic rape 20-25% like built in is crazy because you automatically are going to do your half-ass your job now. You don't have to do your job well to get bread. That shit is crazy.
How you feel?
I was letting y'all get it up. Apparently, no, I agreed with him because he did. Now, shout out to Keeley. I feel like he's very fair in his reviews. Like, he gives everybody a chance. I like how he's, you know, a lot of times will send his family.
That's how I like how he does that.
Yeah, instead of him, because now obviously he's more recognizable and people know he's coming. But so he just really wants to see what type of service you're going to provide to a regular everyday customer, because there's some establishments that you go to, and if you're not somebody, you're not going to be treated a certain way.
I hate it.
That you can't do that.
This is the only city where it's like, if you want to go, anytime you want to go do something, you have to make phone calls. Like, you got to call this person that works here. You got to call the owner. You got to call niggas every time you want to do something. I hate that shit, bro.
I'm like a busy bee nigga once in a blue, and if you don't go to busy, if you just go to busy bee, head up now, you probably gonna be there for 2 hours waiting on your food. It just so happens that I've been going there so long, like, I got cool with one of the workers. So I'll be calling in and she'll have my shit ready in like 5 minutes. But if it's not that, it's like automatic hour and a half wait time. Like, it's
like that at every single black spot like, in the city, about? Though.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like, we have to do better, B.
Yeah.
Because if you do make these calls, whatever it may be, you get your shit in 5-10 minutes. You get to sit down right away. So it's not like it's not there. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's not possible. What the fuck? I will say
I'm spoiled in that aspect. Like, I'm not going somewhere if I gotta wait 2 hours. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth it. I'll go somewhere else. I'll cook at home. Like,
I'm not doing that.
Shout out to y'all that can sit and wait like that. I don't got time for that.
I'm
not waiting 2 hours before. I got hope.
It's mad spots. I'm about to pass out, bro. It's mad spots I've never been to still, because I'm not dealing with the bullshit, bro.
I do feel like there was a lot of people that were angry about his reviews, and those people were probably the restaurant owners, honestly. But like, anybody who lives here or has lived here for a while know that he's telling the truth.
Facts. Yeah.
And then with some people, like black people, were like, oh, you putting down black restaurants, da-da-da-da, with your platform. But it's like you said, like, for me, it just shows that how quick black people are quick to take advantage of black customers and the black support. Because it's like, a lot of times, you know, with these restaurants, like, someone like me, like, and I don't care who's opening, but if it's somebody that looks like me, I'm going to just try it because I like supporting black businesses. But I feel like that gets taken advantage in Atlanta a lot, more often than not, because it's like, yeah, we know you're going to support because it's black owned, da-da-da-da, and now I could just drag you with the service, and that's whack as hell. Like,
but also, if you've been following Keith for a while, he uplifts a lot of black businesses. Even some here in Atlanta, he did some good reviews.
And I told him he had to go outside 285.
Right.
You know what I mean? To get decent service. Like, it's just sad.
Yeah.
But that's what he had to do.
They're just focused on the negative and highlighting the negative. But really, he definitely uplifts a lot of businesses.
Come on, Candy. You know what I mean? Old lady gang, do better, bro. I've been over there. That wait is retarded, bro. Like, I've been over there. The wait... I could tell a funny story, but that's a whole nother story. But the wait was crazy, but it ended up not being so bad because I found something else to do.
Was the food good?
I don't
I haven't been back, so it wasn't like stand out. You know what I mean?
Anywhere like church lady restaurants where they gonna be waiting for, you could just tell, like, all right, this way everybody go after church, like church lady restaurants.
I don't even I'm not going to none of, like, anything with a name in Atlanta, though.
I wouldn't even go on Sunday, like Toast Breakfast Club. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, I've been to all the spots, but like on a Tuesday where I know it's gonna be calm. I'm not going prime time. I sure you try to ask me Sunday prime time. Let's go to Toast on Lennox at 1:30.
Hell no.
Is that a red flag?
Yeah, I already told her what it was. I was like, first of all, I don't want to run into one of my old joints because they like the mixing ones, and I'm just not going there. Like, it's too much. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a super red flag, though.
For her.
Once she starts,
she says
like, what mixing is
that's
like,
where she
want to be thirsty.
I know who I'm dealing with. If there's certain places you suggest me to go with you, you already know who you are. I know what you are. You know what I'm
she's
saying?
a
Right
young
away.
joint, so I feel like
She was probably like not exposed to it, and she was just waiting for a nigga to finally take her to one of these mixy spots. You know what I mean? So it was like a combination of that. But either way, like you said, it's quiet. You ain't go. You know what I mean? You double up.
Yeah. Shout out Keith Lee. I like what he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing the Lord's work, as they say. You know what I mean?
Needed, B.
It's definitely needed. Y'all need to do better. Shout out to Wadada, because that's a black business I frequent, and they do good service, man. They make some of my smoothies ready fast. And they treat niggas right, man. So
That's a good spot for the niggas.
Good health. What else we got on the agenda, my boy?
You want to go drip report? You want to talk about your man Ray J? Kodak.
Let's talk. You know, I want to talk about my man Kodak, man. Like, one show, you know, it looks crazy. He looks crazy. I just want to say that. And I'm a Kodak supporter. And the dude looked like bro was on hard drugs.
What is he on? Is it meth? Is it crack?
It looked like it's past the pills, be like, you know, some people, she was just complaining that she didn't understand what she was saying. And I've been around Florida niggas, and you know, I can usually pick up on a lot of what they saying. When Kodak been talking lately, it's just like completely slurred. It's just like he's not on air, but I feel like he's still processing his thoughts. But because he's so drugged up, like the connection to go from the brain to the audio, and it just sounds crazy. Like there's like a disconnect there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I said, hope maybe, you know what I mean? I would hope that, you know what I'm saying, he's not on nothing, but it does seem apparent.
It's clearly on something.
He's on something. And I think Ray J was really trying to help. I don't know if he was like clout chasing him the way he reached out. Honestly, he probably could have DM'd him or DM'd somebody around him. Like if you a celebrity, I would think that you don't have to go and leave a comment on academics page to bring awareness.
Who's his friends?
I'm not going to really, I don't want to dive too deep into it because, to be honest, I saw the headline or whatever, and like you said, I haven't been a Kodak fan for a minute because I saw it coming. You know what I mean? Like how he is, where he's at right now. I feel like he doesn't have the right team around him to keep him in the right space. And so I kind of saw where it was headed, and I can't understand half the shit he's saying. So it's just not really my cup of tea. But with Ray J, I feel like the DM route or the text or whatever, reaching out to him privately wasn't really the route for his messaging. I think he was trying to say, like, instead of abusing where he's at in his life right now and putting him on interviews and helping him sound crazy, like, we need to help him. Like, quit putting him out there for clicks.
Yeah, that on Drink Champs part, that was corny. Like to even sit down and even do the interview with this, and you tell clearly that this nigga's super fucked up on some shit. I wouldn't even have did that. Anybody come back another day.
Yeah, come back another time. Like y'all, like the Kodak interview is not going to make or break you, Drink Champs. Yeah, like it was, come on, cut this shit. Like y'all canceled Kanye's interview. Like y'all didn't need that. So like I really feel like it was kind of corny on their part. Like you said, for them to even go that route and put it out, like because it's really for clips. People are talking about his state more than the interview. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did you see how he looked on Drink Champs? Like you said, like he don't need to be exploited because of he's in a bad state. That's whack. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that. But I do feel like still, like, you know, a private message is still, I would implore people to go that route. You know, especially you in the industry. So like if it was somebody that you knew that, you know, that was famous out of found, would you just leave a comment or would you reach out to the team around them? You know what I mean? What would be the route you would try to take to get someone to help?
So to say I'm in the industry is like a broad, like that's not, I don't consider myself in the industry. I consider myself like working in the business a little bit. Okay. And no. I'm just, because I think people get the two confused. You know, like when I did radio and I had news reports, there was a lot of people I had to talk about. And it's like, if you didn't, like, Drum might be mad. Drum kept it very politically correct because a lot of these people are his friends, you know, and they were mine too. But the things that I would say on air would be something that they know I would say to them face to face in person, right? Yeah. I try not to be disrespectful, but I also try to keep it real for our audience and the people that listen. So, I don't really hit people up on the side and like text them or DM them if I see something crazy. Maybe in person I might say, hey, yo, I don't know about that, you know? Yeah. But the only people that I tread super lightly on is like very inner circle, like your family. Yeah. You know, those are the people I stay away from and I don't say anything publicly on air. But for the most part, if you out here doing stupid shit, like you setting yourself up to get talked about. It just is what it is. So, I mean, he's out here. He may not realize he's wilding, but it's not a good look. And somebody in his close circle needs to pull him aside and be like, "Hey, man, we need to help you out." And I think that's what Ray J was saying. Maybe the person that it was coming from wasn't right, but he wasn't wrong for what he said.
My homegirl said he performed at one music fest, and she said it was like decent, but he was like slurring through a lot of songs and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like something was obviously a little bit off.
Yeah.
With homie. So when it's starting to affect the business, then it's like, yeah, somebody needs to have a talk with bro, and get him back right. You know what I mean? Because Kodak is talented. I fuck with Kodak. But drugs is like, I think it's just the whole culture of rap and shit. Like, it just goes from pills, and then, after pills, it's like, you never know where it's going to go from there.
I think it's hard for performers in general. Like, I've seen a lot of performers, not just rappers, but when you're trying to keep up with constantly working, constantly performing, constantly being, like, the human body is hard. Like, you got to be healthy. You see Drake taking a break. He's like, I got stomach issues. Like, it's hard to keep your body. You got to work out. You got to eat right. Just like an athlete to be able to keep up and perform all the time. And a lot of people, instead of being healthy, they take drugs to keep up with that. And then at some point, it just goes left.
Yeah.
So you legit got to have the right people around you.
Health is key, like you said. Especially if you go on tour, you going to different cities, flying to different cities. Like, that should take a toll on you. We were just talking to the homie about that. Like, when niggas be traveling a lot, like, I really be in the day when I land to, like, reset and then go into the vacation. You know what I mean? Because it just be a lot. You know what I mean? So imagine you doing that every day, city to city, like you said, and now you just doing drugs. You might not be eating bullshit. That definitely take a toll.
Yeah.
Pray for Kodak, man. Pray for Kodak, man. Pray my man right.
Huh?
Nah, I said pray you get his shit right, man. Word.
Nasty for me. Man, you want to get into the drip report, huh?
Yeah, let's get into it. So, if you don't know, every week on World Set, we got the drip report, a.k.a. the flea report. And we just talk about everything that's going on in fashion and this and that, the do's and don'ts, you know what I mean? Depending on the season. We got a special guest today, and she has one of the drippiest hoodies that you might ever see on camera, you know what I mean?
The OG original joint.
Vintage
World Set.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we coming back with some new merch real soon.
That's like the first one we ever created, John.
Yeah, that's fire.
Shout out to Kayla. Yeah, when Kayla was on the show, that's my homie. Love her. Love what she's doing right now too. But she I think y'all were selling these or something, and I just bought one to support her, and I still had it.
She still had it, and it looks fire. It's like vintage now.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, still crispy.
I was like, okay, I'm coming on the show. Let me
we appreciate that.
Put the throwback on.
It's lit.
Correct. We'll have some hoodies
for you. You see, some for the ladies, some for the fellas. Man, stay tuned, man. That'll conclude the drip report for today.
Yeah, we coming back second half with elite scumbaggery. You know what I mean? What's the name? Son trying to marry Larsa Pippen.
I gotta give it a little bit more sports for her since.
She knows. She sounds like she knows her sports. So we might dive into a little NFL. Why not?
I'm saying, see what's going on. We be back though.
We back. Holla. We back. Second half. You already know we kick off every second half with elite scumbaggery.
I like how you say that.
And if you don't know what elite scumbaggery is, that's when somebody does some scumbag shit, but they pull it off in such an elite fashion that we gotta shout it out. This week's elite scumbag is none other than your man. Let me get his name perfectly right. Lamar Sally. If you don't know, Lamar Sally is Sherry Shepherd's ex-husband. And if you don't know why he's an elite scumbag, he's currently getting child support payments from Sherry for a kid that's not even hers. They had the kid through surrogate, and she's on the hook. She's paying him like six bands or more every month. Shout to my man Lamar. He's getting right.
You gotta explain though. They didn't just have him through surrogate because she was like infertile or they needed help. It's because he wanted a kid.
He wanted a kid.
She did not. And he was like, I'm going to have one by all means necessary.
Crazy.
And
really makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why she.
And then he broke up with him and was like, yeah, you know what? I still need bread though.
I still need a check for
I
this.
still need a check. I wanna.
He want to be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah. Shout out to Lamar.
Because you feel off here when we was just talking about a lot of niggas that just she feel like it's milking the system. They trying to take advantage. They want to be bad bitches, man.
They want to be bad bitches.
God,
I was
sick of it.
Yeah, because he just reminded me of that. Because my homegirl and I were talking about that. We've run into some guys that they just moving different. They're moving like these girls out here.
What type of guys are these? Like, where you mean these niggas at?
Atlanta. No, but I mean, just on social media, you can tell. Like on social media, they look great. The packaging looks good. You know, they look like they have some substance about them. They're fine. They keep,
Yeah.
And then you meet them in person. They might even fool you at first in person, but as you get deeper into it, you start realizing like they really not about shit. They really don't have no means of real income, and they're clout chasing off, the next girl, or they might be getting flown out and then posting it as if they are the ones making the moves, and that's how they're trapping people. So I'm like, I'm just really confused, like.
Sugar mamas is real, B. Niggas, shit, these niggas got sugar daddies too. Shit.
Sugar daddy. Crazy,
These niggas got sugar daddies too, B.
I'm not really in the business of judging people. I think I said that before. Like, whatever works for you is fine. If there are women out here, they work hard for their money, and that's what they want to do. They want a guy who's a stay-at-home dad with the kids, or a guy who just looks great and is, at your beck and call, and you willing to cash out for that. Hey, long as you happy and that's what you want, more power to you. But it's the ones that are fooling us, that's putting a representation.
That is something.
And it's really not, like, yeah, I'm not fucking with it.
You're not doing the stay-at-home dads, man. Anybody come correct over there. Copy.
Yeah, I mean.
That's. I think you picked a good scumbag. That was pretty accurate.
Well, so does Elite. What you talk about, B? It's more Elite scumbag shit going on, though. Your man, Michael Jordan's son talk about marrying Larsa, son.
That's her name gonna be Larsa Pippen Jordan.
Larsa Pippen Jordan?
That's wild.
I think he's trolling, bro.
Is she trolling?
I think he's trolling. There's no way that he's really serious about this. He wants his dad to be there and all that. Like, is he serious about
he looks like really like head over heels. Like he's really in love. Like whatever she got with her shit, like it gotta be spectacular, B. Because like I just watched the interview with him. He was like so giddy. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't wait. Like the day could be tomorrow if it was up to him. Like he ready for war.
I thought he was trolling, B. Like, you think he's really about to do this?
Is Michael Jordan going to be the best man?
Now that I don't know about.
That's trolling, bro. That is literally trolling. Like, who wants their dad to be their best man at their wedding?
I don't think he's trolling. I think he's serious, like you said. I will say, I think Lala said this recently. I'm not old yet, but I'm getting there. Okay. And the young dudes, they love older women. Like they're on it. Yeah. I don't think it's like you said, there must be something special Larsa got going. Sometimes it's not even that. They like, if you're in your 40s and you still look great, you still look young, you have a sense of maturity about you, you have your own bag, you're moving differently, you don't got to deal with all the young girl drama and all that stuff. Like younger guys really like that. I don't know if it's
when I was younger, I definitely was fucking with all old bitches for sure.
And why? Were they teaching you something?
Kind of that, learning? Like not necessarily learning, but like they just was more like, like you said, mature, had the shit going on, had business about themselves, you know what I'm saying? Not doing young dumb whole shit.
That's a fact. My last shorty that I was fucking with for a few years, she was like 11 years older than me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She was like, she might have been, I was 29, 30, so she was 39, 40. But it was just everything you said. She had her own bread, own crib, like wasn't really into the dumb shit. You know what I mean? I honestly think some of the older joints, sex drive be just as high as the young joints, if not higher, for real. Like, so she, you know what I mean? Like, and she know how to, like, she knew what she was doing in the bedroom too. Like, and she, you know what I mean? Everything was polished, for real.
I think that what makes their situation crazy is not necessarily the age gap. It's just the Jordan Pippen thing.
It's the Jordan Pippen, of course. That shit is like beyond, like weird. You know what I mean? Like, she tried to say she wasn't around Jordan like that, but I'm pretty sure Pippen brought his kids around a few times. Like, I mean, Jordan brought his kids around Scotty and wifey. Like, yo, look at, you know what I mean? Look at Lil Miz. And now it's just like, he's all grown up. You know what I mean? And now they about to get married. So it's definitely weird.
Nah, bro, you would be surprised, bro. These NBA niggas is not friends, bro. Like, these niggas be on the team with each other, do not have no personal interaction.
But you don't think Jordan met Pippen's kids at least once or twice?
I don't think so, bro. Maybe if Pippen brought them niggas to the arena on game day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, by default, I'm not saying like Jordan might have called Pippen up like outside, but I'm just saying like just them being in the arena like after the game, like Pippen's kids was in the locker room.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm saying like just because they was around so many years, like they had to cross paths.
Yeah, true.
Once or twice. Yeah, I'm not saying they went to dinner.
Shout out to Larsa. She is a
demon.
give a fuck, don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck.
She's
she
a
don't
demon.
Care.
You know what I mean?
That makes her a demon because she don't give a fuck?
Yeah, that's literally the definition of being a demon.
I don't know.
About to marry
ex-husband's teammate's son is like, wow.
You're definitely a
it's
demon.
Wild.
It's wild, crazy.
It's definitely not.
Crazy kids.
It's definitely not the popular opinion.
Like, that's just
but
dangerous.
that's what I'm saying. She don't care. She don't give a fuck.
She's the demon.
And I think if the roles were reversed, if Larsa was the man and it was Jordan's son was a girl, like it would be a lot more vitriol.
Oh, no, it'd be asking.
They'd be like, oh, he's a groomer. Yeah, they'd be calling him a groomer, all kind of pedophile shit. Yeah. Like, let's not be fooled. Because it's like you said, it's wild. You know what I mean? Any way you slice it, it's wild.
I mean, that's the age. So that's going back to the age.
Going back to the age.
So I have a question. How big of a gap is too much? And does it matter if, like you said, the roles are reversed?
It does matter when the roles are reversed. The number one thing that be throwing me off, like with young joints, like you said, be the mentality. Like some of them is just like they so immature and then they grew up in a different time. It just be hard to connect. The disconnect be so big as far as like day-to-day shit, like what you listen to, what you like. You know what I mean? Like for me, if I was to deal with a younger joint, like I'd probably have to seek out what they say like an old soul. So it'd be hard. Like after like 8, 9, 10, I say after 10 years, you pushing it.
Yeah. Once you get towards like teens, you definitely pushing it. 15 years and all that. That's like be like, yeah, it's like
where's the gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Like 11, 12.
Yeah, that's about as far as that. Anything more than that, it's like.
But I think what helped them too is that the fact that they both were like entertainers and they you know what I'm saying, they had that in common, which is big. So they grew up with that. I think that might have obviously helped Beyonce mature a little faster. You know, she was like already a superstar when he started calling her. So that helps too. You know what I mean? But even then, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, once you get to the teenage years separation, it's a lot.
Yeah, I just feel like it's case by case. I feel like everything we just said is legit proving that it's a case by case scenario.
It is. But I'll just say in general, for me, I would say once, like me talking to, I put it like this. My little cousin, she just graduated high school. She had a graduation party. She's 18. But like all her little friends that was over there, they was like little ass babies to me. Like it was, and I know it's niggas out there that like, oh, they 18, like they be into that. You know what I mean? But
bro, son,
when I was just talking to them and shit, I'm like, yo, you like a little child. Like it's just, you not even nowhere. Like it would me trying to talk. Wouldn't even be fair. Like I feel like I'm taking advantage because this is like I'm way more advanced. The way like your mindset.
Oh bullshit! Like the other day, right? Mm-hmm. I pull up on my man on campus. He's out there like really like ogling the joints, like you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you dead ass right now, like. And I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm like, bro, you dead ass, bro. Like, he's like, yo, they grown, like. But in my like,
really?
They're legal, they're legal, but they're not grown. You feel me? Like, bro, these bitches are little kids, bro. You're wilding. But then, like, even the years difference, it changes as we get older, right? Yeah. We 30-something now, so a bit 15 years younger than us is 2019. Like, it's like, yo, you a little kid. But when we get to 50-something years old, a joint that's 20 years younger than you gonna be grown.
Yeah, that's grown.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's going. This shit all changes as you move along. You know what I mean?
And then go ahead. Now I was just saying, like, even like when we was at homecoming, me and bro was talking like, you could tell the joints was still in schools. It's like they apparel was childish. Kids. You know what I mean? Like the way they maintain themselves was childish. Like nails might have been chipped. Like it's just little shit that you could tell. Yeah, not for real. Like your shit was childish. You know what I mean? Like I could tell like it's not grown. Like, and you obviously don't have the money when you in college, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a big difference between like a 27-year-old and like someone that's 19 and 22. So it's like
For me, I had my kids young, so even the young dudes that step to me, some of them, I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed because just the way the confidence that they have and just of knowing what to say, it's not childish. You know what I mean? Like it's like a grown man stepping to you. But then you can tell, like you said, but sometimes how they look that they might be younger. So then you ask, like, how old are you? You know, and because they don't even know how old I am. So, and then once I tell them, they don't even care. But I try to say, like, you gotta understand, my daughter is damn near as old as you. Like, that's never gonna work. Like, it's just never gonna work. Like, I'm flattered, you know, but no, it's just.
What's as young as your girl?
Let's see. I need at least 30 from me.
30. So
I'm 36. That's 6 years, and that's not to say like 6 years is the youngest I would go. It's just the mentality of what I feel like a 30-year-old. You know what I mean? A lot of my friends, they love dating older. I've never been a date older guys type of person.
Like staying age bracket.
Yeah, I stay around like 5 years up or down is my range. Yeah.
I do too much.
Yeah. But it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of shocking, like that the young kids is after us older ladies.
I mean, it's valid reasons, like you said, like especially if you still like maintain yourself, like you still look like how you looked when you was 21, but just wiser and not with the dumb shit. That's extremely attractive.
Yeah, it's the mindset more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not gonna be doing the dumb shit, like shit you might have did when you was 20, 21 behind a nigga. You're not doing that now. You know what I'm saying?
Because when I deal with a young Dre, and I be like, they go this little Thottler shit again. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, this is what happens. This is what comes with youth. You know what I'm saying?
That is a great term. I've never heard that terminology. I like that. I'm going to use that. We was out the other night. My homegirl said, you know, we was partaking in some activities. And she was like, yeah, I'm altered. Because I was like, you good? You over there? Like, she's like, I'm altered. I said, altered. You know, we was partaking in some activities.
So I'm altered.
Yeah, I was dying. I was like, I've never heard that before, but that is so accurate. It's accurate. You know?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Let's move on though, man. Your man, Joe Smith, ex-NBA journeyman.
Yeah, I'm glad we got a woman here to discuss this. This is like perfect.
The man's wife is like 50 plus and just started the OnlyFans. Granted, she was a porn star, though.
So that's what my question was, because I saw a little bit of it, and I saw the clip where she said to him, like, you knew who you married. And I was just like, well, what did she do before?
And, you know, I hate that statement because the same women, well, I don't even say, the same people that will say, like, oh, you know who you are when you met me, were the same people that will be like, yo, my past doesn't define me. So
you're the same one that probably begged him to and told him how much you could change and told him that you would change. You're the one that probably begged him for the relationship, to be real.
I'm saying my past doesn't define who I am. I can change. You got dread, you can change, erase your wholeness. Like, come on, cut this shit. Like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
So what is your question for me? Because
where do you stand? Was she wrong for making a secret OnlyFans as a wife? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And let me clarify. The OnlyFans is wild, but the worst part is the secret. Like, as husband and wife, you can't have secrets.
No secrets. Word.
Like, I'm a firm believer in your marriage, your relationship is what you define it. Like, I don't like societal standards and, you know, pushing that upon people, because we're all individuals, we're all different. But whatever y'all agree to in your marriage goes. Like, you make your own rules. So if she went to him, for whatever reason, I'm hoping that it was money. I'm assuming it was money troubles. And if she went to him and said, hey, we, you know, our financials are struggling, I could do this, maybe help us out, maybe set some ground rules, and he agreed to it, cool, do your thing. So the secret part is where I feel like she was wrong. But hey, she was a porn star. He knew that. He knew it was in her.
Yeah, facts.
So he can't really be surprised.
I feel like I deep down, I really feel like this is a sham. I feel like he was with this shit from the start. Like, you know
it's promo. So
yeah, I feel like this is a promo.
That would be genius.
Because the page is still up.
Yeah. Page is up.
The page is up.
She did a TMZ interview.
Yeah, I think it was part of the like, baby, we down right now. You know what I mean?
This is the last.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get your OnlyFans popping. Like, let's woo.
And then it's like you said, like, was it really a secret to him? She said it been on her page for
a year. So it's like, my nigga, you ain't check your wife page for a whole year. Like, you ain't noticed that.
She said he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I think he was down with it, B.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I got a joint out there and we don't follow each other at all. Like, I don't know what's going on her page. But
Yeah, that's facts.
you know what I mean? So, I mean, that could be
possible, but I would think by, like, the month in, like, somebody like, yo, wifey got an OnlyFans.
Well,
yeah,
and
like,
then,
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, maybe not.
and here's another sign that their marriage is different. They operate with different rules. She said the reason why he found out and she was exposed was because he had a girlfriend dating somebody else, and the girl was trying to hate and throw a wedge in their marriage, and saw in her LinkedIn, investigated her Instagram page, saw on her LinkedIn, and said, hey, she got an OnlyFans. So yeah. It's a lot of explaining
like, got a wife and a girlfriend going on.
Nah, but see, I'm not going for that because I saw another interview where she was just
kind of like alluded, like maybe it was just a friend who she thinks likes him and was trying to break up. For all I know, it could just be a homegirl that's trying to have his best interest. Like, yo, Shorty's a daddy. You know what I mean? I told you I'm going to make sure I'm on top of it, and look what I found. She's a dattler. But, again...
Look at you giving the benefit of the doubt.
I'm trying to. But at the end of the day, though, like you said, it could just be promo, and it's great because we talking about it. She's on TMZ. Yeah,
that's the oldest trick in the book.
Is still up. You know what I'm saying?
I think they needed an influx of bread, and he already knew what time it was. You knew you married this porn star, B.
At least 10,000 niggas was probably signing up like, yo, I want to see the #1 draft pick's ex-wife doing some porno shit just because it's her.
Just because
it's her. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like 50-50 it was a ruse. It was fake.
Because for your wife to go OnlyFans at 50+ years old is just absolutely ridiculous.
And then, like, for a nigga to sign up to get embarrassed like that, like, if it wasn't, I don't like how she exposed it.
I don't.
Like,
to
my finances and showing my reaction. That
exactly.
Was crazy.
See, that's why I felt like it was a sham, because if it's me in that situation and my wife is recording me to put me on the internet, I'm throwing that phone across the world.
You wouldn't have got past
breaking all
10
of that
seconds.
shit.
It would have been like, who would have been like, you follow me around for 30 minutes
talking shit.
Nah.
As soon as I seen your camera out, it would have been a dub. Like you said, 5 seconds. And we don't condone violence, but your phone is going over the balcony.
Yeah, for
respectfully.
sure.
Like, we're not doing that.
Like, you're bugging.
Yeah,
we're not doing the internet.
That theory is definitely plausible. It's definitely the oldest trick in the book.
100%.
Yeah.
Great marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't keep secrets.
So have you watched her OnlyFans page?
Nah,
Do you partake in OnlyFans activity?
No, I'm not paying for no box. Sorry. I can't.
It's just porn.
I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then, if I see a bitch fire enough and I see she got the OnlyFans, I dive in there a little bit. I tap in here.
Why?
Man.
What's the logic? What's the
why wouldn't I want to see this woman freak herself out?
If it's somebody I personally know, if I find out somebody that I know that I think is fine, but like I personally know, I might consider it. But
yeah, like if the bitch I want to see what's up with it, and I see she got an OnlyFans, I might tap in.
But
why
then,
not?
Like, yeah, it's funny because like
I lose respect for her immediately though. But whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just not paying.
I feel like I got my own content. You know what I mean? If I just want to look at some porn, I can look at my own phone. I like my own movies.
Nah, B. Sir. So you
don't.
So you don't never go on a joint gram that look alright, see the OnlyFans and be like, what kind of whore bag nastiness is she up to on here, and want to see her get smutted out?
Nah, because you know why? My thing is I can just go on Twitter and look at free. I go on sexy red comments if I want to look at some porn.
Yeah, but it's different between watching a random person have sex and this particular bitch that you is trying to see what's up with get fucked. It's a whole different situation, nah? I guess I'm just a horny deviant.
Honestly, I don't even really be paying attention. Like,
if I see OnlyFans link, I just automatically like, oh, you that one of them type of joints.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
For real. That really be my like first reaction. I just be like,
oh, you got OnlyFans joint? I got it.
It definitely has a stigma to it. My homegirl has an OnlyFans page, and it is strictly for her. She's a psychic, clairvoyant, and it's strictly just so she can charge people for her insight. There's no type of sexual activity on there, but like she used to put all her stuff on Instagram and she wasn't getting paid for that. So she moved it over to OnlyFans and everybody moved with her and subscribed. So now she's getting checks for, sharing her info. But it definitely...
I know a lot of niggas probably put it like, I wonder if she's showing my...
Nah, it's a whole non-sex lane on OnlyFans though. There's like a whole bunch of that shit on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's a crazy part.
It's just another platform to get paid on.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Listen, I ain't knocking nobody want to get money. I mean, especially however you do it, you do it. I mean, just me, I'm just not paying to see nobody make it. I just can't do it. If you're not gonna send me a DM and show me, then I guess it wasn't for me.
You was the same nigga who's always at platinum though. How do you go strip club all the time and then say you're not paying to see nobody naked, fam?
I'm glad you brought up platinum.
That's a valid point.
I used to really go to platinum for the vibe, like just to smoke and listen to music for real. Like
you don't never get a dance.
Sometimes, but it wasn't like the catalyst wasn't the joints at platinum. Because I remember me and bro, I would go with. We used to be going during day shift, but really just to like smoke, catch up with the homie, take a picture for the gram. You know what I mean? Make it look good. It really like we live in Atlanta.
I was getting ready to say it's also Atlanta.
It's not. It's the vibe of just chilling, being in the office. Like, I'm a type nigga. Like, I'm not just throwing money at bitches unless it's an event. I just want to throw that out there. Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I've been here enough. Like, I've done every strip club. I did every strip club. So, yes, when I was going to platinum all the time, it really was just to smoke a couple blunts with the homie, chop it up, you know what I mean? And cool out and then step off and really get some wings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they got good wings, bro.
Strip clubs,
I feel like I see you throwing some money, man.
There's business deals going
shit
down.
out loud. You got Joyce like, yo, you owe money when I needed it.
Yeah, it's Atlanta. Strip clubs doesn't have the same stereotype because you going for food, you going for business deals, office. It's the office.
Look, man.
So.
If I'm just, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm in a strip club, not looking at the naked bitches that are all around me, like pretending like I'm not noticing the naked.
It's not like when my niggas come into town who never been to Atlanta, like when they see it, they be so excited. It's not that for me.
Yeah, you're not excited. Excited is a stretch.
Yeah, now granted, if you see some fire walk by, like pull up. But it's not like when I think to go
to Platinum of the Flame, it's like I'm just going to Platinum of the Flame just because of what I said. Food, I can smoke my bombers, you know what I mean? Listen to music, chop it up with somebody, meet somebody real quick, business, anything, you know what I mean? It's like, I think that's just a part of Atlanta day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we at with the strip club shit. Like, it ain't like how we used to be when we was growing up.
Have y'all been to Candyland yet?
Nah, it's not like
Shout out my brother 2 Chainz. I went for Halloween the other night. My first time. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
New strip club here in Atlanta. And
where is it?
It's over on Baker Street, so like down by Georgia State.
Oh, it's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
I gotta slide it. What the hoes looking like?
Yeah, what it look like?
Nice. I mean, you could go check it out. It's on his page. It's on Instagram. It's in their new music video. Is it called what?
Y'all remember the Goosebumps the strip club that used to be by?
Yes, I think so because there's a logo that I don't think they've changed yet with the G. So it's the old boot, yeah. I never went, but
right, so if it's
plausible.
Yeah, it's probably what I'm thinking.
Them type of hoes, I want no part. Hopefully they upgrade.
But I think 2 Chainz probably got some.
I was getting ready to say that doesn't mean that they have the same quality. It's a
lot
whole
of times they do that.
Establishment.
Just do
they
a rollover.
A new owner come and just keep the same hoe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say are they great or because everybody that's a subjective statement.
True.
Everybody got different preference,
Fact.
but
That's real.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe. I liked it.
That's what's up.
Huh? I like the smaller strip clubs though, like when it's like not too much going on.
It is a small strip club.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I prefer those. That's why I like black.
You be a real
More
scumbag
intimate?
in the corner. You could be a dirty scumbag in the corner. Nobody see you.
It's just not too much going. It's just like, I don't like being around
a million niggas all the time. Like, it's just like some calm shit. And there don't be no pressure. You know what I mean? Like, certain spots like Magic Allure, and especially if you going to pop a night, I feel like, you got to perform. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like to be any strip. I feel like the DJ staring at me like, hey, chill out, fam. Like, leave me alone. Like,
yo, that mean when he start talking shit, like, yo, somebody throw somebody.
Yeah,
who he talking to?
Yeah, this nigga staring at me.
The DJs are definitely the most legendary part of Atlanta strip clubs because that's how you get the most money. Is if you have the best talking shit DJ.
Facts, super facts. Yeah. What's the name though? You wanna wrap this joint up? Get to our favorite segment, my boy.
Yeah, we can start. You gonna start off and introduce it.
Yeah, we gonna do this. We all set. We got a segment called. We all set. What we say, what we not feeling, what we not jacking, what we packing up this week. I got some shit to get off my chest personally. I want to pack somebody up. I'm all set on Casa Not. You know what I'm saying? Like that weird ass cosplaying jail stream shit that he did.
Definitely
corny. We're not gonna what's the word? Glorified prison. We're not glorifying jail. We're not making it look fun. We're not making it look cool. The shit is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. We're not doing that. I won't set on Casa not.
You know, to elaborate on that, they really got these kids thinking that they really was locked up. Because I had to explain to our boys, like, that's not real.
Nah, this nigga's really thinking like
that jail is like that.
They're in jail. Like, yo, Kyra, he's volunteered to go to jail for 7 days.
Yeah, like that's first of all, that's a liability. Let's just be clear. But yeah, some of these kids that are watching this shit, they thought that shit was real. I was confused.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, bro, your whole damn near all your motherfucking viewership is the youth, and for you to go pretend like jail is fun is crazy, bruh. Like, what? No, niggas crazy for that, B. As a black man too, like what? Like, what are you doing?
There's mad niggas signing up to pull up. Like, that's like the thing to do. Like, all like the B-list, C-list streamers, niggas, comedian niggas is pulling up for that shit.
I got one more because I'm all set on how niggas is whoring themselves out for the streamers too. Yeah. Like, have some self-respect, man. You a grown man, 30 plus, going to the streamer house and being a fucking goof. What are you doing?
That's like, it's almost.
Who are you speaking of specifically? I feel like there's somebody.
All them niggas. It's a stream.
I'm not gonna lie. So that's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. I like when I felt like that's who you was talking about. I like when Offset went because, first of all, let's not lie. Streaming is like the new television. That's what everybody watching. Most people not even watching regular TV no more. So it was nice to see him go there, and it was wholesome. Like, be his youthful self again. You could see that he was genuinely having fun and having a good time. So it didn't feel staged to me, and he just, had a throwback sleepover and had a good time. So I wasn't really mad at that. It's just certain scenarios like this stage being locked up fake shit. That's the thing. Those are the things that bother me. Or the Tubies. I'm not really fucking with the Tubi shows with all the fighting, the girls fighting all the time. You talking about
Zeus, not Tubi.
Oh yeah, my bad. Zeus, that's what I meant. All the Tubi, Zeus, I wanted it to be Tubi. Yes. All the Zeus shows, and it's just like, all the everything is fighting.
I want to piggyback off that. I was really straight, and I had she was watching one of the shit. I didn't realize bro, on the show, they shoot the fair one, it's not
all day long.
It's not all day
long. The whole show's about this fight.
I remember when Love and Hip Hop came out, they might throw a drink and they grab them. I was watching this. I don't know if it was Bad Girl, one of them shits, and literally they said, "All right, they spread everybody out," and they was like, "All right, y'all gonna fight, and y'all gonna get it." I was like, "Oh, they just just shoot the fair one every episode,
every single episode,
it'd be like an argument and they stop and then all right, now y'all gonna shoot the fair one." I'm like,
crazy.
These bitches is fighting every 10 minutes. That shit is nuts.
I'm all set on that. I don't
You all set on the whole
Zeus. Imagery and just what they promoting?
Because I don't know. I haven't watched Zeus. Is there any other type of shows on that network?
I don't know. I think that's all they got.
It's that. Blueface got a show.
That's what I'm
saying. All the drama, dumb shit.
I'm not really with that. I don't think promoting that type of...
And people is eating this shit right up. That's the biggest shit out right now.
And now you got kids acting like these people trying to get on these shows. They're mimicking this shit, trying to get on these shows. Everybody trying to get on these shows now. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that egregious until I watched it. I'm like, oh, they just stopped. The show is just basically fighting.
Just ratchet fights.
I've been exposed to it by my young joints. It's just
ratchet. I be like, yo, you really watch this dumb shit all day? It's just ratchet, dumb fights.
To be real, and it kind of makes you look at the person watching it a little bit
well, that's what
fam, you like this shit?
Like this shit? That's 100%. You subscribe to this. All right,
they clearly getting ratings. There's clearly
they're getting
an audience.
It's a lot. Bro, if you ever Shade will post about that shit, the characters is like somebody from Martin, everybody should know them. You know what I'm saying? You see when so and so got beat up, it's almost like it's standard culture. Well, you didn't watch it. Where were you? Yeah. That's where it's at right now. For real.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
It definitely speaks to us as a society. We gotta get our shit together. This isn't the content we should be circulating. Everybody should be hitting.
Talent. It's just how ignorant
can you be and can your shit go viral? It don't take no talent no more to get lit.
The dumber you are, the more ignorant you're willing to be, is the farther you go. It's pretty disgusting.
Look at the funnel. It's so because it's they start.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know, they're a platinum selling artist. You know what I mean? For real. I can name a few that started on these like reality shows, and next thing you know, they on tour. Yeah, I mean that's the pipeline now.
Blueface baby mama just signed a deal.
You got a deal, and her fucking song is catchy.
I didn't even. First of all, I didn't know she was an artist.
You knew. Yeah, I mean,
and I haven't heard her record. Don't really care to.
You got a TikTok hit, man. And Blueface is eating, man. Shout out to Blueface. Wasn't he a league scumbag last year?
Last week. Blueface got the record amount of them joints.
I was getting ready to say, I'm pretty sure he stays on that list.
Yo, dog. It's like, Blueface again? Like, you can't.
Listen, he ain't had a song since Tatiana. He's still popping.
Still lit. What you want to set on, Free?
I'm all set on the weather, B. I just want to say that. I'm all set on the weather.
It's hot and cold at the same time.
Sunday was 80 degrees.
It's 33.
By Tuesday, it was 30.
It was breaking shit. I don't know if it's global warming, like what's going on. It's too sporadic. This Atlanta weather is crazy. It's not really what I signed up for. Like, pick a side. Like, are we cold? Are we hot? What we doing?
Yeah.
You know
How long you been out here, though? I feel like it's been like this for a while.
I still don't like it.
You said it's not what I signed up for.
I ain't know someone. I
ain't niggas like, oh, you from New York, be used to the cold. No, I'm black. Like, I don't like cold. Like, I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. I don't fuck what, you know what I mean? It's not for me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when you've been here long enough, too, because I'm from Ohio, so it gets cold. And when you've been here long enough, you adjust to the warmer weather. So now it's 60 and I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Like, whereas before I could go outside in 40 maybe and not have a jacket and be okay, just a hoodie and be straight. Now it's 60. I need a hoodie. I might leave a jacket in the car. Like, I just can't do it.
I just want
consistency, that's all. You know what I mean? Like, if we
or like a smooth transition.
Yeah, like, don't 85 me, like,
and
I'm sweating to be outside and then 30 degrees me.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense from day to day. It's starting to get ridiculous, B. I don't know what's going on out there. Is the niggas government fucking with shit or what, man?
That's funny.
I don't like it.
This was fun.
Word, man. We're going to wrap this joint up. Thanks for coming, Sarah.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being a vibe, man. That was a good joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's litty. Holla, man. You already know. Like, subscribe, man. We be back next week.
Holla.